Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. It is Fenway Park here in Boston, where the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox prepare to battle for the American in the league for the third year in a row, the Oakland A's. The loser goes home. Schoolboy Rowe will take them out for the Tigers. Pedro Martinez trying to chase down the Yankees for the American League East in a back-and-forth battle all season. It was a little bit more painful for the Tigers. The Tigers led the American League Central pretty much from the start until the second week of September. But in a span of 10 days, the Tigers dropped 5 of 6 to the Cleveland Indians. The Indians ended up with the division title. The Tigers settled for the wild card, and now it's one game to see who moves on. Curtis Granderson waits for the Tigers. He will lead things off. Pedro Martinez takes the hill for the Sox. Pedro a little bit short on the wins total from where it seemed like he was going to end up this year. He was fantastic, but the Red Sox had a bad penchant for either blowing leads or not giving him run support. Martinez will go out there to try to do his job here today. 14-6, a 2.63 ERA. Pedro, a third straight outstanding season on the hill for the Sox. 228 Ks in 229 innings, a sparkling 1.04 whip. He will face Curtis Granderson, 250, 26 homers, 95 RBIs. Pedro looks in, and we're underway. First pitch fastball, just a little bit off the plate. There was thought that the Sox were going to start lefty Dutch Leonard against this Tiger squad that is very left-hand heavy, with the exception of Trammell and Kaline. But Pedro's the ace. He said he was good to go, and so the decision was made to give Pedro the start. He's behind Granderson 2-0 here. Drops that circle change in at the knees. It's 2-1. Martinez gets the sign and delivers. Granderson chases a fastball down low. He fouls it off, and the count goes to 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball down in the dirt. Scooped out by Varitek, throws down to first, and there's one away. So Pedro fans the first man to face him. Should get a look at the Tigers lineup here. Oh, not yet. Usually they show it after the first batter. Here's Alan Trammell. Trammell fouls it off. On the season, Trammell, 296, 17 homers, 58 RBIs. Still frustratingly wearing the wrong uniform number. I will try to deal with that and fix that glitch in the offseason. But the retired number glitch I've worked around for most players. For some reason, Trammell keeps on moving him off of 3. I promise you, he's entered to wear his number 3. 0-2 the count as Pedro works to Trammell. Slider misses down anyway, and the count goes to 1-2. Crowd at Boston here. Crowd in Fenway already into it. Trammell loops this one out to center. Reggie Smith is coming on. He'll get there. Puts it away for the second out. So 2 up, 2 down here in the first. Here's your Tigers lineup. Granderson and Trammell, as you've seen. Al Kaline, third in the American League in batting at .334. Hits in the 3-hole. Cash, Tettleton, and McCoskey. Northrup, Polanco, and McAuliffe. Middle of the pack offense, 8th in the American League in average for the Tigers. The Tigers pitched exceptionally well this year. They got a lot of clutch hitting. And that helped them get their first postseason berth. There you see Kaline's year, 334, 25, and 103. A fine season for the Tigers right fielder. Jam shot there. Fastball rides inside. Kaline gets chewed up a bit there and fouls it off. Count goes to 0-2. Fastball away. He fans K-line, and the side is retired. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Pedro. Now the Sox will take their crack at Schoolboy Rowe as we head to the bottom of the first. So Rowe, the rookie, had a terrific first campaign here in the FSBL. Apparently the game doesn't feel like showing you Rowe's stats. I've never seen that happen. For the introductory thing, it just shows you the pitcher. It doesn't show you his numbers. I have them around here. Hold on. 14-6. He actually had an even better ERA than Pedro. 14-6, 2.38 for Rowe. First pitch to Mookie Betts is a strike. You'll notice Betts in the leadoff spot. Dolby Moore was injured in the last series of the season against the Mariners. Suffered a torn finger ligament. And now Moore is out probably for the entire postseason. So Betts has slid into the leadoff spot. Curveball misses down and away. It's 1-2. Fastball there on the inside corner, strike 3. So Rowe makes quick work of Betts to open things up here in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Larry Gardner.
That'll bring up Larry Gardner. Gardner came up in August and now he's getting a postseason start. One grounded foul. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch from Rowe. Fastball is in for a called strike. The count goes to 1-2. Popped up, shallow left field. Going out for it is Trammell. He'll put it away on the outfield grass, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Williams.
The Red Sox lineup: Betts, Gardner, and Williams. Smith, Hooper, and Harris. Dorr, Valentin, and Varitek. Third in the American League in home runs. This Red Sox lineup is potent. No one more so than this man, Ted Williams. First pitch fastball at the knees is strike 1. Williams, 303, 37 homers, 92 runs batted in. Another terrific year for the Splendid Splinter. He was up in the 320s for a while. He cooled off over the last 6 weeks or so. But obviously still a very dangerous hitter. He 105 homers over the first 3 years. 0-2 pitch, curveball misses inside. 1-2 the count. Rowe looks in and delivers. Change up, misses down and in. It's 2-2. Fastball gets him looking. Strike 3 called. You're not going to see Williams get frozen like that much. But Rowe came with a fastball inside. Williams gets locked up, and the side is retired. We head to the top of the second at Fenway. We're scoreless in the American League Wildcard game. Stepping in for Detroit, here's Norm Cash. 249, 25 homers, 68 runs batted in. Curveball misses inside. It's 1-0. Fastball there. At the top of the zone, it goes for 1-1. Ball's fouled off. Martinez rocks and fires. Drops that circle change. That's a beautiful pitch, but it's called a ball. Borderline to say the least. Count goes to 2-2. Curveball, Cash, up the middle. Fielded by Valentin, playing right behind the bag. He throws it out. There's one away. So that'll bring up Mickey Tettleton. Tettleton, 265, 30 homers, 68 runs batted in. Another fine year for Tettleton, the switch-hitting catcher, who's probably going to move more to DH duty next year when Bill Freehan, taken in the rookie draft this season, presumably joins the big club. Freehan takes some minor league time. It won't be for long. Circle change, misses down low. 1-1 the count. James Kingsley, your home plate umpire today. As though that means anything to any of them. Pedro looks in and delivers. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-1. The FSBL's third postseason got off to a flying start last night here on the channel. The National League Wildcard game between the Dodgers and the Braves was an absolute dandy. Warren Spahn and Clayton Kershaw locked up in a terrific pitcher's duel. Kershaw threw 6 hitless innings before the Braves broke through in the bottom of the 7th to reclaim the lead after the Dodgers had finally scratched one across against Spahn in the top of the 7th. But Craig Kimbrell was unable to close it. They decided to pull Spahn at 124, if I remember right, pitches. After 8 innings, Kimbrell came on to try to close it out for the Braves. The Dodgers hung a 2 spot on him. And the Dodgers took down the Braves 3-2 in Atlanta. And now the Dodgers will face the Phillies in the National League Division Series. 9th pitch of the at-bat here is Pedro trying to put Tettleton away. Curveball away, it misses. Great at bat for Mickey Tettleton. He draws the 1-out walk. So that'll bring up Barney McCoskey. McCoskey playing left field today for the Tigers. First pitch changeup is in for a called strike. 290, 5 homers, 22 RBIs for McCoskey. Tettleton should be pretty much tethered to first base. Pedro deals. Fastball fouled off, and it goes to 0-2. Martinez from the set. Delivers. Slider rides inside and misses. One-two offer. Fastball fouled off. Count holds at 1-2. We'll see what Pedro and Varitek cook up here. The fastball struck him out. Varitek set up away. That fastball was more up and in. McCoskey just stands there like a house by the side of the road, as Ernie Harwell would say. Goes down looking, and down goes McCoskey. Third strikeout for Pedro. Here's Jim Northrup. First pitch fastball, just off the outside corner. 256, 21 homers, 64 ribbies for Northrup on this. Curveball there. Slider, actually. Fouled away. The count goes to 1-1. Fastball up and away. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball fouled off. Tigers making Pedro work here. Breaking ball gets him. Pedro snaps off the curveball. The fan Northrup, 4 strikeouts through the first 2 for Martinez. We'll head to the bottom of the second here at Fenway. Tigers and Red Sox are scoreless. So here's Reggie Smith, 307, 32 homers, 96 RBIs, a terrific season for Smith. First pitch swing, hits this one out into the gap in right center. K-line goes back. He's got a beat on it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Harry.
Here's Harry Hooper, 243, 15 homers, 45 RBIs for Hooper. Hooper, the left fielder. Ed Williams, DHing today. First pitch from Rowe. Fastball misses down low. Rowe wants to know where that pitch was. Does not seem as though he bought the explanation. Here's the 1-0 offer. High fastball. That one just up high. So Rowe arguably getting squeezed there on back-to-back pitches. Now has to deliver a 2-0 cookie. The fastball in for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Beautiful change up from Rowe. Taking one out of Pedro's arsenal there, and the count goes to 2-2. Breaking ball, Hooper. Fly ball to left. Should be an easy play. McCoskey's under it. Puts it in his pocket for the second out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
So that'll bring up the first baseman, Joe Harris. 274, 26 homers, 62 runs batted in. Joe rocks and fires. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Not quite the corner. Got a good part of the plate. Oh, 1 offering. Both team wearing 70s versions of their uniforms. Chopper out to second. Charging. McAuliffe. Throw to first, and he gets him. So, the Sox go down in order. Neither side has a hit. This is how the Dodgers-Braves game started off last night. This one goes as exciting as that game did. We're going to be all right. Here's Placido Polanco, 232, 6 homers, 20 RBIs. Polanco playing third base in this game. Terrific defender. Hasn't given them much at the plate during the season. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Ground ball in the third. Picked by Gardner. Goes to first. And down goes Polanco.
The second baseman, number 8.
So that'll bring up Dick McAuliffe. McAuliffe 260 on the year, 7 homers, 38 runs batted in. Pedro looks in and delivers. McAuliffe tries to bunt this way on. He pops the bunt up. Pedro's going to field it himself. 2 away. So McAuliffe figured he'd try to drop a bunt for a base hit there. To call him unsuccessful would be kind. Order turns over. Here's Granderson. Granderson struck out his first time up. Pedro would be very happy for an economical third inning here. Third ball off the plate for ball 1. Martinez delivers. That one is down low. He's behind Granderson, 2-0. Trammell waits on deck. Martinez rocks and fires. High fastball misses. It's 3-0. See what Pedro does here. Varitek sets up away. He goes away. Granderson swings 3-0. And that is Granderson thinking he was going to get a 3-0 cookie down the heart of the plate and making up his mind he was going to try to take one deep before that pitch was ever thrown. And now Pedro drops the circle change and he's back to 3-2. Full count offering. That one's fouled off. Pedro rocks and fires again. Breaking ball, grounded through the right side for a base hit. So Granderson is on with a 2-out single in the first base hit of the ball game. And that'll bring up Trammell. Ground ball smashed right through the hole. Trammell is 0 for 1. Fastball at the top of the zone. That pitch hasn't been there consistently yet, but Pedro gets the call that time. Oh, 1 offer. Curveball is in, and Pedro is ahead at Trammell 0-2. Martinez glances over at Granderson. Comes home with it. Breaking ball, Trammell pulls it back. That number 9 is making me twitch. Every time I do a Tigers broadcast. They make a deep playoff run here. I'm going to have a seizure by the time that's done. But I digress. I'll fix it in the offseason, or at least try to. 0-2 pitch. Trammell tries to hold up, and he bites. Pedro gets him looking badly. 5th strikeout for Martinez. Granderson gets the first hit, but he's stranded. We head to the bottom of the 3rd at Fenway. Tigers nothing, Red Sox nothing. The American League wildcard game. So that'll bring up Bobby Doerr.
The second baseman.
228, 16 homers, 52 RBIs. A down season for Doerr. He's been a solid postseason performer in the past 2 postseasons for these Red Sox. They'll hope he can flip the switch here. Screwball from Rowe, fouled off. There, and Rowe is ahead of him 0-2. Doerr tries to go regroup. Oh, 0-2 offering coming from Schoolboy Rowe. Doerr pulls it out in the left. That's going to get down for a base hit. So the Sox have their first hit of the ball game. Rowe is going to kick himself after that. Ahead 0-2. Didn't get this one far enough outside. Doerr goes reaching and pulls it into left for a leadoff single. Here's John Valentin. Fastball misses down and in. 245, 4 homers, 14 RBIs for Valentin, who was pushed into backup duty with the emergence of Dobie Moore. Now that Moore is injured, Valentin figures to get the time at short. For however long the Sox stick around the postseason, Valentin will hope it's longer than just today. 1-1 to count. Change up, down low. Valentin chases and fouls it off. One and two the count. Popped up, foul ground. Put away by Cash, and there's 2 away. I'm sorry, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So Valentin is set aside. Here's Varitek. Switch hitting catcher will bat from the left-hand side. 219, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. It was a rough season for Ted. He struggled. He was sent down to the minors. He came back. He got hurt. There's twins there on that. I just noticed that. They had twins in the stands. That got hurt and then came back. Was kept in the minors for a little bit and then brought back up late. 0-1 the count here as Rowe works to him. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-1. Rowe delivers. Curveball. Varitek fouls it off. It's 1-2. Bobby Doerr is on first. There's one out here in a scoreless game in the bottom of the third. Chopper to short. Trammell goes the short way. They get the force. Varitek doesn't run well, but that was chopped very slowly, and even Varitek is able to get down the line in time to avoid the double play. Good job by Trammell to attack that one. Perhaps a little bit casual on that flip to second. He just wanted to make sure, though, he got the lead out. So now the order turns over. Varitek's on first, 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch swinging, fouls the fastball off. Rowe comes to the set. Fastball there. Betts fouls it off, and the count goes to 0-2. Rowe gets the sign from Kettleton. Comes inside, and he locks Betts up. That's a high strike, but a strike nonetheless. Betts goes down for the second time. We're a third of the way through at Fenway. Far from anything being settled. We're scoreless. Leading it off, Al Kaline, as the heart of the Tigers' order, comes up here against Pedro in the top of the fourth. He's walked 1, he's given up 1 hit, he's struck out 5. Fastball there, the called strike. Kaline, a career .304 hitter this season, has gotten him over the 300 mark. Fastball down and in. 1-1 the count. Circle change away, and Kaline, that's basically the same pitch that he got Trammell with to end the third. 1-2. Martinez to Kaline. Goes away with the slider. That time Kaline is able to hold up. Two and two the count. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3 called. That's strikeout number 6 for Pedro. And there's one out here in the top of the fourth. So Martinez dealing well. Kaline goes down looking. And that'll bring up Norm Cash. Cash is 0 for 1. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Cash grounded out his first time up. Fastball off the plate. It's 1-1. The Sox have been in this position before. They had to play the wild card game a year ago. They disposed of the Minnesota Twins. Then they took down the Oakland A's in the division series before falling to the Indians in the American League Championship Series. Big curveball there. Cash swings and misses by a country mile. And the count goes to 1-2. Varitek sets up inside. Fastball inside corner gets him the high inside strike. That's the same pitch that Rowe got Betts on. Just reversed righty versus lefty. But an up and in strike locks up Cash. 7 strikeouts for Pedro with 2 outs here in the fourth. Here's Mickey Tettleton. Circle change gets him out in front. Pedro seems to be finding a little bit of a rhythm here. Tigers got to do something to break it. Oh, 0-1 offer. Fastball on the inside corner. It's 0-2. Varitek wants this low. Gets it low, but it's outside. 1-2 the count. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-2. Tettleton had a terrific at-bat to work out a walk his first time. Circle change inside, and Tettleton lays off. Good patience from Tettleton. Count goes full. 3-2 offering. High fastball, and he doesn't get that call. It's ball 4. So Tettleton works out his second walk. Tigers have only had 3 base runners. Tettleton's done it twice. Here's McCoskey. He struck out his first time up. A pair of excellent at-bats from Mickey Tettleton. Fastball from Pedro misses up high. Martinez looks in. McCoskey adjusts the hands on the bat. 1-0 pitch. Circle change rides inside. It's 2-0. Paper deals. Fastball on the outside corner. 2-1 the count. Koski grounds this one to second. Door has it. Throws to first, and the side is retired. 4 scoreless for Pedro. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers nothing, Red Sox nothing here at Fenway, the American League Wildcard. So leading it off here for the Sox, Larry Gardner. Gardner popped down in the first. Anderson the only hit so far for the Tigers. Door the only hit so far for Boston. Fastball from Rowe is in there for a called strike. Tettleton sets up inside. Fastball, Gardner tries to hold up. I'm not sure if they said he went. I think they said he went. I don't think they said that was a call strike. I think they said he went. Seems like it could have gone either way, but now Rowe is the head of Gardner, 0-2. High fastball, Gardner protects, and he fouls it off. That high strike has been a little inconsistent to this point. 0-2 pitch. Down low, Gardner chases, taps it to third. Polanco cuts it off. Throws to first, and there's one away. Jam shot there. Polanco cuts in front of Kreml for the first out. A fairly routine play to break out a StatCast graphic, but that's all right. So here's Ted Williams. Williams got locked up on an inside fastball his first time up. He went down looking. Fastball up and in this time. This is the mark. It's 1-0. .303, 37 homers. 1-0 pitch. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-0. Red Sox lineup is potent, but Williams is going to be pitched the most carefully of anybody. 2-0 pitch. Swings 2-0. Chops it to second. McAuliffe has it. Throws to first, and there's 2 away. Schoolboy Rowe just does not give up a ton of hard contact. Here's Reggie Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Neither team has had hard contact to this point. Curveball there, drops in for strike 1. Chopper to third. Polanco cuts it off again. Throw to first, and the side is retired. So Rowe and Martinez locked up in an outstanding pitcher's duel here at Fenway. We head to the top of the 5th. Tigers and Sox are scoreless. Greatly appreciate you all tuning in here for an early afternoon broadcast. When I had time to do it today, so this is when we're streaming. Most of the time, I think there's probably going to be a lot of kind of prime time primetime games throughout the postseason, but I'm probably going to do some late morning, early afternoon stuff as well as I'm able. Regardless, whether you're watching live, just listening in the background at work, or however you're taking part here, I do greatly appreciate it. Northrop pulls that slider foul. It's 0-2. Finally, bang that like button if you have not as of yet. And if you are not a subscriber as of yet, I hope you will consider doing so. 0-2 pitch. Chopper up the middle. Dorr on the backhand. Quick throw. He gets him. Nicely done by Bobby Dorr. There's one away.
Now batting, number 26.
Both pitchers keeping the hitters off balance. Here's Polanco. He grounded out his first time up. Martinez gets the sign from Barrett. So the change drops in for strike one. Circle change again. Down and away. Polanco goes fishing. Pedro's ahead of him 0-2. Baratek sets up inside. Pedro comes inside, and Polanco fouls it straight back. 75 pitches to this point for Pedro. He would really love one of those single-digit pitch innings. Ground ball to first. Harris has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and there's two away. So 2 down here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up Dick McAuliffe. McAuliffe 0 for 1. He lined out his first time up. Now, as our good friend Tim, Clee baseball fan, checks in. Check out Tim's great channel. I hope this is making your work day pass a little quicker, my friend. Thanks for popping by. Fastball misses up and away. 1-0 the count. Circle change. They say he went. That looked very questionable. That looked like McAuliffe held up. But they say that he went. It's 1-1. Slider is in there, and the count is 1-2. Pedro throwing the kitchen sink at the Tigers lineup here in this one. 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses down low. 2-2 the count. Martinez at the knee, strike 3. 8 strikeouts for Pedro Martinez. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. We're midway through at Fenway. We are still scoreless. So here's Harry Hooper to lead things off against Schoolboy Rowe. You'll see Pedro's at 80 pitches. Rowe is at 44 right now. Something to keep an eye on as this game progresses. Hooper swings at a first pitch fastball and fouls it off. Oh, 1 pitch. Curveball misses outside. And the winner here has a date with the Oakland A's in the division series. Cleveland Indians will visit the Yankees in the other division series. 1-1 pitch. Hooper takes a fastball for a called strike. On the National League side, the Dodgers will face the Phillies, and the Pirates will take on the Giants. Curveball. Hooper sent this one out to left, going back towards the monster, but it's not going to reach it. Koski, shy of the warning track, puts it away for out number 1. Koski looks like he got a little bit of an awkward break there. Kind of flexes his ankle a bit, but seems all right. Here's Joe Harris. Harris is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Curveball at the knees for strike 1. Fastball just off the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Fastball there is fouled off. 1-2 as Rowe deals to Harris. Fastball off the plate. It's 2-2. At this point, if you're the Red Sox, you're hoping to get Pedro through 7. Change up, misses down and away. Pitch count is getting up there, but he hasn't allowed anything as of yet. Fastball up and in, ball 4. Good at bat from Harris. He works out the 1-out walk. Here comes Dorr, who has the only Red Sox hit to this point. Single back in the 3rd. Game very much to this point mirroring the pitching duel last night here on the channel. Kershaw and Spahn, Braves and Dodgers. Rowe delivers, and Dorr, deep drive to left. McCoskey's going back. He's going to have to play this one off the monster. Dorr heading to second. Harris going to third. He will pull in there. And it's a 1-out double for Bobby Dorr, and the Red Sox have a threat. We mentioned when Dorr came up the first time. A down season, 228. But Dorr had been a terrific postseason performer. He's got both of the Red Sox hits in this one. Changeup misses off the plate. It's 1-0. Now Rowe works to Valentine. Fastball, ooh, borderline pitch. Doesn't get it. It's 2-0. Valentine, fly ball to right. It's shallow. Harris does not run well. He's going to have to retreat. Throw is way offline. Oh, my goodness. K-line's throw. I don't know what happened there, but that one sliced horribly. But Harris was retreating to third. Rowe backed it up. No harm, no foul, but almost a disaster for the Tigers. So now, 2 down. Here's Varitek. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in for a called strike. I don't know if K-line tried to hold that throw up as he was halfway into it when he realized Harris wasn't going or what. Now K-line is better than that throw showed. But again, no harm, no foul. Harris is still on third. There's still nobody home. And now the count is 0-2 to Varitek. Change up. Misses down and in. Crowd on its collective feet here at Fenway. 1-2 pitch. Varitek, high fly ball to right. K-line's underneath it. Puts it away with 2 hands to be certain. And Rowe gets out of the jam. So the Sox get second and third with 1 out, but come up empty. We head to the top of the 6th, scoreless at Fenway. Top of the order here for the Tigers. Here's Curtis Granderson. Granderson singled in the 3rd. Pedro fastball misses off the plate. Hard to tell Pedro to change his approach here. He's been so good, but you would really love, if you're the Red Sox, to get Pedro through a low pitch count inning. He's at 82 pitches here starting the 6th. Fastball there, swung on and missed. It's 1-1. At the knees, Granderson fouls it off, and the count goes to 1-2. 8 strikeouts for Pedro to this point. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Granderson pulls it foul. One-two pitch from Pedro. Fastball up and in. Granderson lays off. 2-2 curveball. Granderson dunks this one out. Valentine goes back. He can't come up with it. It's a bloop single. And Curtis Granderson is on. His 2nd hit of the game. Leadoff man is on for the Tigers to open up the 6th inning. So that will bring up Alan Trammell. Trammell is 0 for 2. Crowd is on its feet, trying to will Pedro through the situation. Fastball is in for a called strike. Trammell has struck out and flown out. Tigers are going to go far in this postseason. They're going to need Trammell and Kaline to come through. Fastball there is taken for a strike, and it's 0-2. Crowd staying in a frenzy here at Fenway. Martinez checks Granderson and delivers. Trammell towards the gap out in right center. That's slicing away from Smith. That's going to be extra bases. Smith cuts it off. Granderson hits third. He comes around third. He is going to come around to score. The Tigers break through first on an RBI double from Alan Trammell, and it's 1-0 Detroit. A slicing shot. And 0-2, Pedro is going to be very mad at himself for that one. Not a terrible pitch. But 0-2, if you give up a hit 0-2, you're never feeling like it's something that should have occurred. Now, here's Kaline. Kaline is 0 for 2. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-0. Pedro has struck out Kaline twice. They've broken the ice. Now the Tigers work on a crooked number. Circle change, misses down and away. Two and 0 the count. Kaline pulls that one foul. The 2-1 pitch here from Pedro. Kaline grounds it to first. Harris has it. Pedro covers. They get Kaline at first. Trammell moves up to third. So 1 out now. Trammell 90 feet away from giving the Tigers an insurance run. And that'll bring up Norm Cash. Cash is 0 for 2. Shot through the hole. It's a base hit for Cash. Trammell comes in, and the Tigers have their insurance run. It's 2-0 Detroit. So the Tigers break through against Pedro here in the top of the 6th. And now we're going to see if the Red Sox are going to start getting some bullpen action going quickly. Martinez has been terrific. He's up at 95 pitches. Here's Tettleton. Much of that pitch count is due to Tettleton, who hits this one deep to right. Betts going back at the wall. It's out of here. Mickey Tettleton, a 2-run shot. The Tigers have struck for a 4 spot here in the top of the 6th. And the crowd here at Fenway has just had the air popped out of a balloon. After working out 2 walks his first 2 times up, 15 pitches between those 2 at-bats, Tettleton jumps all over this one and puts it into the seats in right. And it unravels for Pedro in a flash. A different situation to be sure, but this is how things went in that infamous 10-0 game when the Sox led the Indians in Game 1 of the ALCS a year ago. And the comeback started against Pedro. He was on cruise control, much like he was today. And to flip the switch, and the Indians put up, I believe it was a 5 spot in the 6th inning and started the greatest comeback in FSBL history. Well, now the Red Sox are the team that has to do the comeback. They trail 4-0, 1 out here in the 6th. Here's Barney McCoskey, who takes a strike. It's 0-1. Smokey Joe Wood on now for the Sox. 1-1 the count. Wood delivers. McCoskey puts it out to left. Cooper is there, and there's 2 away.
Now back, number 7.
So here's Jim Northrup, 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded out. Wood rocks and fires. Fastball on the inside corner. Wood delivers. Curveball. Dumped out in the left, and it's a base hit. 2 out, bloop single.
Now back, number 26.
Northrup drops that one in front of Hooper. That'll bring up Placido Polanco. Polanco is 0 for 2. So it's going to have to be the bats of the Red Sox to save them here in Boston. Fastball fouled off. One and one to count. Curveball fouled off. 1 and 2 as Wood works to Polanco. Fastball ties him up and in. Polanco almost hit by that one as he swung. But the Tigers strike for 4. And now the Red Sox, 12 outs away from having their season ended, at the top of the order, tries to start the comeback in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Mookie Betts. Betts has struck out both times up. Rowe is at 62 pitches through 5. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Change up, misses down and in. One pitch, skied out towards right. K-line in the gap. He's got it. Puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Larry.
So the Tigers, to watch the division title slip through their grasp in September, trying to right the ship. A win here today to push them to the division series will make the September swoon a distant memory. First pitch to Gardner is a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball misses outside. It's 1-1. That one is turned and fouled. There you see. 2 single-digit pitch count innings. That's the kind of inning that Pedro was not able to have. Again, Pedro was dominant for 5. One's laced out into left, but McCoskey reaches down and puts it away, and there's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Rowe continues to cruise. Here's Ted Williams, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Rowe rocks and fires. Curveball in there for strike 1. Fastball is fouled back, and Rowe is ahead of Williams 0-2. Curveball swung on and missed. Beautiful breaking ball from Rowe. Williams turns to the ump, but he's more mad at himself. We head to the top of the 7th. 9 outs away from the Tigers from a division series appearance. It's 4-0 Detroit. So Wood gets them through the 6th, and now here's John Lester. Lester is 0-1, a 5.84 ERA. He was down in the minors for much of the season. Now starting off with McAuliffe and Granderson here in the 7th. Lester gets the call to face the 2 lefties. Fastball there off the plate. It's 1-0. The count goes to 1-1. Change up there. It's fouled off. 1-2 the count. Fastball misses down low. 2-2 off. Swung on and missed. Lester fans McAuliffe to open up the top of the 7th. Here's Granderson. 2 for 3, a pair of singles, a run scored. Changeup misses away. Charlie Leibrandt and Wade Davis, who came over in the Dwight Evans trade back in July, both throwing in the Red Sox bullpen. Changeup misses away. Changeup down and away, 3-0. Alan Trammell, who opened up the floodgate in the top of the 7th, waits on deck. He drove in Granderson. 3-1, that fastball right down the heart. Three-one pitch, fastball misses down low. So Granderson is on for the 3rd time. Lester walks him with 1 out here in the 7th. And here's Trammell. And we got to see what the Red Sox bullpen looks like. That's right. It's Leibrandt and Davis. All right. So Trammell would be the 3rd hitter for Lester. I think you'd bring Davis in to face Kaline. 1 out, 1 on. Trammell 1 for 3. He had the big RBI double. Cutter misses away. Curveball is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Runner goes. Line shot in the center. Smith has a beat on it, though. He tracks it down. Granderson will retreat to first. So Granderson off on the pitch. Trammell hit that one on the screws, but Smith tracks it down. And now here's Al Kaline. Kaline is 0 for 3. He grounded out in the 6th, but Kaline is not going to face Lester. Go to Wade Davis here.
Your attention, please.
So Davis, 12-5, a 2.94 earned run average in 74 appearances. Davis was very good for both the Royals and these Red Sox. His counterpart in that trade, Charlie Leibrandt, was not. Here's Kaline, 0 for 3. 3rd in the American League in batting during the regular season at .334. See if the Tigers try to send Granderson some point during this at-bat. 0-1 pitch, fastball misses down and in. It's 1-1. Cutter off the plate. It's 2-0. Davis rubs up the ball. From the set, get the sign from Barricade. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball to right. Betts is there. Puts it away. And the side is retired. 7th inning stretch time. There's no Sweet Caroline here in Boston. There's panic. They trail 4-0. Smith, Hooper, and Harris due up. So Reggie Smith will start it off. Smith is 0 for 2. Schoolboy Rowe has been terrific. We will make sure both sides have bullpen action going. Liebrandt, the lefty. Sox to have a righty up to Smith. Nice little warm up Uehara. You got to get through today anyway. So even though it's not high leverage, I mean, it's a playoff game, it's high leverage even in a 4-run game. So Uehara will start warming up as well. Davis will get to start the inning. And then for Tigers, haven't even started warming anybody up, but you don't want them to get ambushed if things start to fall apart for Rowe the way they fell apart for Pedro. So McGuire, 3.14 during the year. We'll warm up McGuire and save it. Why not warm up McGuire and McLean? Start getting some action going for Detroit. So bottom of the 7th. Rowe at 72 pitches. He has dazzled in this one. The Sox have been completely off balance. Fastball misses down low. One and 0 the count. One pitch here as Rowe works to Smith. Fastball just down low. 2-1. Liebrandt and Uehara still throwing out there in that Red Sox bullpen. Liebrandt's coming in. It's basically to try to get one tough lefty. Wade Davis will start at the top of the 8th. You'll hope that the Sox have drawn closer. 2-2 as Rowe works to Smith. Change up off the plate. The count goes full. The 3-2 offering. Breaking ball. Smith hits this one well to right. Kaline's going back on it. Lays out and makes the grab. What a play, Al Kaline. Oh, my goodness. Smith puts it over his head, and Kaline, with a full-out dive, makes the grab. What a play by Al Kaline. Unbelievable. And the Tigers are living right today. 1 down. Here's Harry Hooper. Curveball misses down and away. Terrific play from Al Kaline. That is a leadoff double if he doesn't come up with it. And the Sox have a sign of life. Instead, they merely have 1 out. 1-0 fastball in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fly ball to center. Granderson is there. Puts it away for the 2nd out. Kaline makes that play, and if you are sitting in the Red Sox dugout, let alone the stands here at Fenway, you're just kind of shaking your head wondering how this game can get any worse at this point. Here's Joe Harris. He's 0 for 1. He's also walked. That one is fouled off to the right-hand side. 0-1 as Rowe works to Harris. Dunker down the right field line. That's going to get down. That's a base hit. Kaline gets over, plays it on the hop. It's a 2-out single for Joe Harris.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Bobby Dorr.
So that'll bring up Bobby Dorr. Dorr on the day is 2 for 2. Fastball misses down and away. It's 1-0. Single and a double for Dorr. Mentioned earlier, he's been a terrific postseason performer the past 2 years. Off to a good start here for the Sox. They could use another big hit. Ground ball to third. Polanco has it. Goes the short way for the force, and the side is retired. Preacher Rowe has thrown 7 scoreless. He got some help from a great play by Al Kaline there. We head to the top of the 8th at Fenway. It's Tigers 4-0. Davis will stay on here. To start the inning. Actually, let me see what the Cash, Tettleton, and McCoskey. Honestly, you know what? We're gonna let Harris. Both of those guys are worse against lefties, and so is McCoskey. The more I'm looking at it, I kind of think you take him out of this game. Liebrandt's going to come in. 7-12, a 4.35 earned run average in 33 appearances. Also going to start warming up Bergmeyer. A lefty option to come in. Uehara is ready whenever you want him. If you're the Tigers, do you pinch hit for Cash here? Cash is so bad against lefties. Probably do. That's probably just a straight pinch hit with Rudy York there. Especially they're equal defenders. So York will come in to hit for Cash as the Sox go to the left-hand side of their bullpen to Charlie Liebrandt. 219, 8 homers, 28 RBIs. So Charlie Liebrandt will try to get the Sox through this 8th inning. Shot straight out the center over the head of Reggie Smith, but Smith tracks it down. Nicely done. Hit to the deepest part of the yard. York goes deep, but Smith tracks it down. Here's Mickey Tettleton, and Tettleton, a huge blow here. Walks his first 2 times up, and then that, a 2-run shot off Pedro Martinez. Turned this game from 2-0 to 4-0. Bergmeyer the lefty, Uehara the righty. No pitch. Change up there at the knees. It's 1-1. Change up off the plate. 2-1. Ground ball to short. Charging. Valentin. Throws. And Harris has it. I thought that throw was going to pull Harris off the bag, but he stayed on it, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 8th.
Number 21.
So here's Barney McCoskey. Let me see. Horton's a terrible outfielder. I think McCoskey stays in just because of that. Because you're not going to sacrifice defense when you're up 4-0. So McCoskey is 0 for 3. He will step in to face Leibrandt. Ground ball to short. Valentin has it. Throws over to first, and the side is retired. So Leibrandt gets the job done. Good job so far by the Sox bullpen. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Now the bats need to wake up. Valentin, Varitek, and Betts 2 up. 6 outs left for the Red Sox. Potential end of their season. They trail it 4-0. So Rudy York will play first. After pinch hitting for Norm Cash. Now here's John Valentin. Valentin is 0 for 2.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
He has flown out and popped out. Again, Valentin playing for the injured Dobie Moore. Dobie Moore possibly could return if the Sox get to the World Series. Right now, that's the last thing on their mind. They're just trying to advance past today. American League Wildcard game, they trail it 4-0. Schoolboy Rowe has been exceptional. Change up on the outside corner, it's 0-2. Henneman the right-hander, Hank Aguirre the left-hander. Breaking ball, Valentin pulls it hard with foul. Oh, 2 offering. Ground ball to third, fielded by Polanco. Throws across and 1 away. Down goes Valentin. There was a buzz in this place early on in this game. It has gotten significantly quieter here at Fenway. Aaron Reed checks in. How are you, Aaron? Varitek due up, but Varitek's been terrible. Sox can't let Varitek hit here. Red Sox will only have 1 lefty bat on the bench. But you're going to use him here. You're going to use Ellsbury for Varitek. And Vasquez can come in.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Red Sox. Number 2.
Ellsbury, 247, 7 homers, 17 RBIs. Reading the text on the screen, and it's all right. Take the first pitch there anyway if you're Ellsbury. So I don't really mind that too much. Yeah, the AL wildcard. Oh, I have it typed as the NL wildcard game in the description. We can fix that. Fastball misses inside. It's 1-1. Thanks, Aaron. No, I copied it over and then just edited the stuff from the video from last night's National League wildcard game, and I just didn't adjust that. There we go. Now we can say the AL wildcard. Screwball misses down and away. It's 2-2. Ellsbury pops it up. Foul ground. That'll find the seats. Rowe looks in. Pendleton sets the sign. Ground ball. Polanco has it. Knows he's got to hurry. He gets Ellsbury, and there's 2 away. The Sox have done nothing in this game. Schoolboy Rowe has completely shut them down. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 3. Struck out his first 2 times and flied out his last time up. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Rowe rocks and fires. Betts drives this one out into the gap towards the monster. 1 hopper off the wall. Granderson cuts it off. Betts is on with a 2-out double, and the Red Sox trying to find a sign of life. Of course, I wouldn't take Rowe out here. His pitch count is low enough. I don't think the game AI should either, and it won't. All right. So here's Larry Gardner. Gardner is 0 for 3. Pops this one up. That'll find the seats. Polanco toys with going after it, but doesn't. Oh, 1 pitch. Fastball misses up and away. One pitch. Gardner pulls it down. Counts 1-2. Throw at 100 pitches. The ball misses away. It's 2-2. Breaking ball, yanked into right. It's a base hit for Gardner. Kaline cuts it off, but Betts will come around to score. The Sox are on the board, and it's now 4-1. So Larry Gardner comes through with the big hit. And now Ted Williams will step up to the plate. Big hit there for Gardner. Rowe has dominated Williams today. He has struck him out twice and gotten a weak ground out. Rowe's going so well, and the game doesn't want to take him out. That's dangerous territory. He had only allowed 3 hits coming into this inning. He's allowed 2 hits already in this inning and a run. Hits to the last 2 batters. I kind of feel like you take him out here. It started warming up Hiller. McGuire was warming up. Hiller won't get warm yet. So we're gonna sit Hiller back down for the moment. And if it says McGuire is more than 50% warm. Yep, all right. McGuire's going to come in. So that's going to be it for Rowe. I don't think you can tempt the fates here with him facing Williams a 4th time. Over 100 pitches. Hard hits to the last 2 batters. So Hank Aguirre is going to come into this game for the Tigers to face Ted Williams. Gardner is on first. Rowe was exceptional. 5 hits, 1 run allowed. He's pitched to 2 outs in the 8th. And now Hank Aguirre is going to try to set the stage for John Hiller to take over the ninth and bring this one home for the Tigers. Aguirre 10-1, a 3.14 earned run average in 59 appearances during the regular season. Aguirre has been very, very solid. Fastball off plate, it's 1-0. And Williams 0 for 3. Aaron says Schoolboy has kept the Sox for detention. Fastball down and in, 2-0 the count. McGuire sets and delivers. Fastball misses. He's behind Williams 3-0. And just like that, Reggie Smith on deck would come to the plate as the tying run. Off the plate, ball 4. So Aguirre comes in to face Williams. He walks him. And now Reggie Smith comes up. 2 men on, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. He's 0 for 3, but he has 32 homers on the season. I just want to make sure. I can't use him because Aguirre still has to face 2 more guys. That's all right. I just want to make sure that it had put Hiller back up and throwing in the bullpen. Sox fans coming back to life here. First pitch fastball misses up high. McGuire from the set. Gardner on second, Williams on first. Fastball misses inside. 6 straight balls from Hank McGuire. Chant breaks out here at Fenway. 7 straight balls from McGuire. Harry Hooper due up next, although I don't expect Hooper would get that at bat. 3-0 pitch. And Smith swings 3-0 and he grounds it to second. Smith thought he would get one right down the plate and he swung at it. It was a strike, but it was certainly not a good pitch to drive. And Smith grounds out to McAuliffe. The Tigers get out of the jam. They allow 1, but we head to the 9th. It's 4-1 Detroit in the American League Wildcard game. Rick Farrell will come in to catch for the Sox. So let's see. You've got Northrop at the plate. You really don't have a lot of great guys on the bench here to, I guess you can hope. Horton was terrible this year, but you can hope that Willie Horton will run into one and take one out. Northrop's in the DH spot, so Horton's defense doesn't matter. I think that's the move. So big Willie Horton, 217 with 12 homers, 35 RBIs. Horton is going to come in to pinch hit for Northrop. Now, if you're the Sox, I think if you're the Sox, you've probably got to go to Uehara. You're pitching for your season, regardless of whether it's a setup situation. You've got a clean inning out of Lebrand, who has struggled down the stretch. I don't think you test that. 5-2, 3.26 for Uehara in 39 appearances. 24 holes. He and Jonathan Papelbon have been a fantastic back end of this Red Sox bullpen. Uehara is going to try to keep this game where it stands here in the 9th. Horton, first pitch swing, skies it to right. Betts is under it for out number 1. Here's Polanco. Polanco will hit for himself. They don't want to take his defense out of this game with the lead. The first pitch swings. Grounder to second. Dorr throws to first. And there's 2 away. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Uehara. John Hiller set to work the 9th for the Tigers. Dick McAuliffe is 0 for 3. First pitch swing as well. McAuliffe swings and misses. Popped up to short. Valentin's there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So a lockdown job by Uehara here in the 8th. 3 outs remaining for the Red Sox to save their season. Hooper, Harris, and Dorr due up as John Hiller comes on to try to close it out for the Tigers. Terrific season for Hiller. 49 saves, a 2.82 ERA in 60 appearances. And Harry Hooper is not going to get this at bat. Facing the lefty, let's see, you got Youkilis, Collins, Dom DiMaggio, Youkilis during the year, 253. Vasquez, 278. Collins, 271 with 16 homers. Dom DiMaggio didn't really play in the majors much this year. He was down in the minors for most of the year. And Jimmy Collins is the call here. So Collins will hit for Hooper to start things off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 9th. 271, 16 homers, 46 runs batted in. First pitch from Hiller. Fastball is in for a called strike. Last night on the channel, we saw Braves closer Craig Kimbrell blow the game in the ninth. You're a Boston fan and you watched that one. You're clinging to hope. Collins fouls it off and he's in a hole 0-2. Hiller delivers. Change up, misses away. It's 1-2. Ball fouled off. One-two offering from John Hiller. Line shot's a base hit. So Collins singles, and the Red Sox have the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the ninth. And if the Sox are going to do this, it's going to be the bottom of the order in the bench that gets them there. Here's Joe Harris. Harris is 1 for 2. Yanks this one to left. But McCoskey gets a good read. That ball was hit on the button. But it stayed up long enough for McCoskey to get there. And there's one out here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here's Bobby Doerr. Single and a double in this game. Red Sox alien guy. Is that Orbit? Am I remembering that right? Is that the name of the mascot? Dancing, and nobody cares right now. Far bigger things to deal with than the silly mascot. Hiller deals. Fastball misses up high. One-0 pitch. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. Travel to McAuliffe. On to York. Double play. The ball game is over. The Red Sox have been eliminated. And the Detroit Tigers, who collapsed to drop the AL Central in September. They lost 5 of 6 against the Indians to lose a division they had led virtually all season. But they right the ship in time here in the wild card game behind a terrific performance from Schoolboy Rowe, and the Tigers will face the A's in the division series. 4 runs in the 6th off Pedro Martinez, who had locked them down to that point. Only 6 hits per side, but the Tigers get the 4-1 victory and move on. The Red Sox are going home. Well, the postseason here has gotten off to a great start in year 3. Unbelievable. So Pedro, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, but 4 runs, capped by the 2-run homer from Mickey Tettleton in the 6th. Pedro was on cruise control through 5. He had a high pitch count, but I mean, that was largely because of the 8 strikeouts. And Mickey Tettleton had taken him to 15 pitches in his first 2 at-bats. Tettleton walked twice, or 2 plate appearances, technically. Tettleton had walked twice, and then hit the 2-run bomb. Schoolboy Rowe was exceptional. 7 2/3, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, only 1 run allowed. Hank Aguirre gets them through the 8th. John Hiller closes it out in the 9th, working around the leadoff base hit. And that'll do it. So the Tigers, oh boy. Tigers and A's. A's have to be heavy favorites there. But this Detroit team can pitch a bit. I just don't think there's any way that this Tigers team has the firepower. But we'll see. Stranger things have happened. That's why you play the game. The Tigers' first postseason appearance in the first 3 years of the FSBL continues. So we'll get out of this. Hard to believe the Red Sox are going home. It is. It's hard to believe this. The Cardinals didn't even make the postseason, and the Red Sox are done after the wild card game. So now we move on. So we see. All right. So so that was Thursday. So any game Friday. All right, so we start with the National League. So the next two broadcasts will be Dodgers and Phillies, Pirates and Giants. I'm not sure Marquard is actually the correct starter there for San Francisco. I got to check out their rotation and possibly adjust that. I think Lee is the right starter. I think it'll be Lee, Hamels, and Bunning for the Phillies, going against Vance, Koufax, and Kershaw for the Dodgers, and then Morris, Adams, and I don't know who'd start the third game. Ray Kremer possibly for the Pirates. Let's go take a peek at that for the Giants, because I'm actually not sure what the Giants rotation is going to look like. I still have time. I got to actually adjust their roster a little bit because they have too many pitchers. You don't need that many pitchers. You need more flexibility with position players. So let me see. Marquard. Yeah, Marquard 4.21. Marquard is not getting that opening start. Keefe 3.66. So all of these ERAs for the Giants are a bit up from a year ago. Bumgarner will go to the pen. I actually think it'll be Hubble, McGinnity, and Keefe as your first three for the Giants, and then we'd go from there. Again, these teams. I had just done the postseason rosters for the 4 teams involved in the wild card game, so I still got to adjust these guys. Oh, Deacon Philippe might get that third start. 3.56. Swift 4.11. 3.09. Oh no, it'll be Kremer. So it'll be Morris, Adams, and Kremer, and then Philippe possibly as a fourth starter. Swift will go into the bullpen. And again, I got to adjust the guys in that bullpen. So don't pay attention really to what you see on the screen there as far as the bullpen at the moment. But Morris, you know what? Morris had it down here. Babe Adams might actually get that first start. I forgot that Morris had kind of labored a little bit this year. He's been their ace for 2 years, so he gets a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. But I don't think you start him in the opener there. I think Adams is going to get the opening start in that series. But that'll wrap it up from here. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, Aaron Reed checking in, our good friend Tim Clee, baseball fan. Check out those terrific channels when you get an opportunity for some more baseball fun. So the next game here on the channel, we're going to go kind of in time order. 105. All right, so Dodgers and Phillies will be the next game here on the channel. Don't know when I will get to that one. It might be late tonight. It'll more likely be at some point tomorrow. But stick around, and obviously you will be made aware. Next broadcast, Tigers down the Red Sox. Here at Fenway, there is your updated bracket. The division series are set. We're down to the final 8. Thank you guys as always. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon as the FSBL playoffs roll on.